Even though I Know What You Did Last Summer is basically a reboot and follows many of the story beats of the original, it did something I definitely wasn't expecting. Make me more excited for a different horror movie, Him, coming in September, and that is because of the best actor and, in my opinion, the genuine star of this movie. Now, let's be honest, if you're showing up to see this film, you know exactly what you're getting into or what you're hoping for. Some very attractive people getting viciously murdered by a guy with a fishhook, and to me, it really delivers on that. Honestly, I think the sheer brutality of the murders will be one of, if not the biggest highlight for people when they watch this. They're violent, inventive, and unexpected, courtesy of the fisherman upgrading his arsenal with a harpoon gun. There's also been a very interesting but great change to the town of Southport. Because of the horrific events of the 1997 movie, which are heavily referenced throughout this entire script, housing prices actually dropped, which allowed investors to come in and transform this once quiet fishing village into a tourism empire. And this glitzy environment actually allows I Know What You Did Last Summer to now take a bite out of the ideology of Jaws. Yeah, there might be killings going on, but it's the 4th of July, baby. We're staying open. Yeah, the events of the original film are actively trying to be forgotten in this world, which makes the inclusion of Ray and Julie feel extremely warranted. Now, that being said, I really did not love what they did with these legacy characters. They're essentially used by this new group for help and guidance, but it honestly seems like they're a bit too willing to assist at times, especially towards the end. However, when it came to the guiding light for my entertainment, Tyreek Withers led the way. Having just looked up his filmography, I was shocked to find a pretty fresh career because he commands the screen with such ease through his natural charisma and humor. And because I saw the trailer for Roofman right before the showing, I couldn't stop comparing him to Channing Tatum. That's who he is. That's who this guy can be. I might be the only one saying it now, but when everyone sees his lead performance in Him next month, just remember that you heard it here first. While Tyreek is definitely the standout, the rest of the cast here is very acceptable. There are some great physical performances, iconic screams, and a beautiful view for the entire audience. Yeah, I had fun with this, even with the CGI fireworks. Like, why?